It's our faith to Shabuzet. Happy Sunday. It is the Sunday, the 5th of December 2021. Happy December. Wow. Congratulations to you. You've made it till the end of the year, till December. Congratulations to you indeed. You know, when I'm still saying that, I'm reminded of the song that we used to sing, Esondweni Loma Lasekhaya. The song used to say, Ngiyaqinwa esandleni somusa noma ungathini. Indeed, that is the song that you should be singing indeed in this time of the year, to say indeed uyaqina esandleni somusa. Wow, bafethu, what a year that we've been through. It's been rough, bafethu. This year have been hectic, have been rough. Abanye baze bathi we need Christmas clothes this Christmas, because regardless of whatever age you are, because it's been really tough and it's been really rough on this year. You know, like when I'm still saying that, one friend of mine, we had a conversation with him, you know, asking me how do you make it? How do you stay strong, you know, in life? How do you keep on pushing and keeping on, you know? And you know what I said to him? I said to him, it's because of a hardship and a kabuki. Whatever hardship that I go through in life, whatever hard things that I experience in my life, and a kabuki, it's not the first time, you know. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life. You know, when we're having that conversation with this guy, after that conversation, something started playing in my mind after that, you know, like a movie. Go on a movie, impilo yako. Go when you're driving, like you're going to Devon or to Cape Town, go my billboard, how far are you with the journey and things like that. Quite a movie, a kind of you know. And the movie that started playing of the journey of my life, it started from when I was I'm still in my mother's womb. When my mom was still pregnant with me, you know, experiencing witchcraft. That's why I'm because I started experiencing that. You know, I saw the billboard of that, you know, going through that while you're still, like, you know, being in your mother's womb. You know, from then, boom, I saw another billboard saying, how, Gilaspon, you know, what a disadvantage. Now I have to, you know, fall under Abayaband and all those things, you know. And then the next thing I'm checking, you know, following this movie, life yam how, boom, yes, yeah, ne? The life is gonna be another one. And then you're going to having to be taught by umuntu omnyama akufundisa udaka akufundisa isingisi, you know. So, you know, all those things, that's a journey. Uhamba ngenyawo esikoleni, ucross umfula, and then udlisink and peanut butter no jam, you know. That is the journey, you know, sharing a room, a camero, and sharing umbed with my siblings. That's the journey of the life that I went through. And then the next thing is boom, how we time, how yashi and Klabe. Musatu survivor from there. I mean, okay, fine, things are mushata, nakumdeni, namgibe grain, in boom, divorce. Remember one of us named we are healer from a divorce, was strong, you know, ole deliver election clubbing. How? The next thing is you are being what you call bankrupt, you are being broke because of it divorce shy, yagnigiz and pan. Remember one of us that from that. Now I'm be a single father, is what you call single parent, raising my son as a father, you know. From then, I'm starting as a paramanya in Pilo, it's your one, the chain, boom. You have to tell when the sickness in Janjan. When you touch a pills every time when you go to bed, you know. And that's when's I in life? Yeah, well. So those are my highlights, my favorite of each journey in Pilo. There's a lot of things that I went through, you know. There's a reason why I'm sharing this. Why am I doing this? But there's a reason. Introduce the topic of today. Sizo, I'm Mkhize. I am your boy indeed, Kabavovo, aka Vabelishe. The Big Jet Kupela, welcome to you. Happy Sunday to you. It is indeed the Sunday, the 5th of December 2021. This is a show, If Over Talk, where we talk about everything else and we leave nothing unattended. Now, as you're listening, or you know someone that have a journey, or had a journey, or is having a journey, because life is a journey, we go through a lot of things. But the thing is, does it end here? Or what happens? Stay with us when sizokushaya topic yethu sizoyivesini, and from then sizokushaya topic uzozwa ukuthi sikhuluma ngani today. But hopefully somebody's gonna be healed today. Or if you know somebody, pass this to somebody. Somebody needs to be healed, because people are broken, people are bleeding, people are hurt. People need to understand this journey. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. It's about fair to welcome back. It's that time of the show. If you didn't go to church, or if you are on your way to church, by the way, I hope church will be great, and Morote will do the things that make the things. And also, if it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If you've lost a loved one, condolences to you. And then if you're going through a hard time and things are a bit tough on you, be strong, and we pray for strength and for God's courage in your life. That's why we're in your space as if we were talk to encourage you and motivate you and make sure that you become the best and the great that you can be. Happy Sunday to you. The verse that we're reading this morning, being the 5th of December 2021, is found in the book of Genesis, chapter 33, verse 12. Genesis, chapter 33, verse 12. And he said, let us take our journey and let us go, and I will go before thee. Genesis 33, verse 12. And he said, let us take our journey and let us go, and I will go before thee. We'll be right back with your topic, and then from then we're going to kick on the show. Happy Sunday to you. Welcome back. It's the time of the show where we introduce the topic of today. Life is a journey. We all go through struggles, we all go through whatever that we go through in life. So the main thing is you need to understand that this life is a journey. But it's all about what do you see? I once stayed in a complex that is close to a very big mall, but it was before the mall was built. So I used to walk there as a passing there, mall entrance, for those who know. That mall was built in front of me. So when they started building that mall, I was actually surprised. And then the way it's so big and so beautiful right now. And I thought to me, I just saw Isgange flat and something that was dangerous. To a property developer, they saw a mall, It depends on you, what do you see, The topic of today, this morning being the 5th of December 2021, it is this one. I hope you can say it. Journey beyond. Journey beyond. Here's the thing, my friend, like I'm saying, life is a journey. Now and again, like I shared my journey of my life. There were times where I felt like, I felt I'm in a dead end of the journey of my life. But it wasn't a dead end, because the dead end is where it's all in your mind. It's all what you see. Even the roads that it says it's the end of the road. It's just that a construction of extending the road haven't been done. The construction of extending your situation and extending your life haven't been done. The beyond haven't been done. The beyond in your journey, it's all up here. Whatever situation that you're going through in your life, whatever happens, 2021 has been rough. 2022 is upon us. We've lost our loved ones, we've lost the jobs, we've lost everything. So many things happened, tough things happened. But it is the journey. Whether it's the end of the journey or we can go beyond this journey, it's all up to you. What do you see? So Shama point out 6 as usual, and hopefully it's going to help you. We're going to focus more because we know life is a journey. Standard, we know that. I want us to focus on this one, on the beyond, in terms of how do you really get to go beyond your dead end, or what looks like it is your dead end in the journey of your life. Stay with me, Mkhize on my point out 6. Hopefully I'm going to help you, and then we're going to wrap up the show and say happy Sunday to you. It's my fair to welcome back. Happy Sunday to you. I am your boy Kabavova, aka Vavalisha, the big shit Kubela, Ivo Valento. Happy Sunday to you. It is indeed the Sunday, the 5th of December 2021. Welcome to your show, Ivo Talk, where we talk about everything else and we leave nothing unattended. Like I said earlier on, this morning we're talking about journey beyond. Like life is a journey, like standard, but I want us to focus on the beyond of this journey. So the very first point in Shangalo is the be, beyond. Okay, and the be beyond is quite simple, Buffet too. If you want to go beyond your dead end of life, or you want to go beyond the journey of your life. Look, in the journey of life, some of you have lost the loved ones. Some of you but divorced. Some of you have lost the jobs. Some of you have lost assets. Some of you have lost so many things. Some of you have been abused emotionally, physically, and things that you never thought it would happen in your life have happened. So now we are at the point where you're saying, I'm in this journey of life, Kabavovo, but I feel like I'm ending here on this journey. I feel like I'm right at the dead end of the journey. I don't see the beyond, So I'm trying to help you this morning to actually see the beyond, because the dead end of your journey is all in your mind. And also at the very same time, the beyond of your journey is all in your mind. It's all about what do you see. Somebody, when they see a tree, they see wood. A carpenter, when they see a tree, they see wood that they can build table, cupboards, and all those things. Somebody, when they see a soil, a farmer, when they see a soil, they can see a fertile soil where they can plant and all those things. It's all about what do you see. Even though the situation is like that, but what do you see beyond, or what do you see in the situation? The first point says be bold. Be bold, be brave. Be bold, be brave. Be you. If there's anything else that you can be you. And I'm gonna get to bend if you have to bend. If you want to see yourself beyond, ungena emgedeni or ungena emnyango, and umnyango wakhona ungaka, and wena uyathola, and you want to see yourself beyond this point and going on the other side, what you going to do? Because umnyango ungaka, are you going to leave it like that and don't go in? You're going to bend yourself. You're going to kneel down if you have to, to go in there. So life in general, sometimes life I come nandi, like I shared the journey of my life. Sometimes life I come nandi. A little bit brave, a little bit strong, a little bit bold. Go for it, Go for it. This is a journey of life. If you want to see yourself beyond where you are currently, you need to be bold. You need to be brave. You need to bend if you have to bend. But more and above, be. And if there's anything else that you can be yourself, do yourself, and go beyond. Zokushanga point lesibili, beyond. I hope you're still good and umnandi. Happy Sunday to you. If you are on your way to church, I hope church will be great and Moroti will do the thing. If it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Good December, boss. Be safe and be good and enjoy. Enjoyment, enjoy, but enjoy safely and keep it safely, because we are on the fourth wave and this is the fourth wave. So keep safe, keep social distance, sanitize, do everything that you're supposed to do and to keep it safe, because at the end of the day, we want to see the coming year 2022. Point lesibili, let's say excel expeditiously. Excel expeditiously. Yabana la we talk isingisi uzosifunda and uzosizo. So expeditiously with speed and efficiency. For you to be able to go beyond, you need to learn to excel in everything that you do. You know, even in companies these days, you will see there's nothing like your specific job. Do you understand? You might be hired as an admin manager, or you might be hired as an accountant, or as a manager, whatever position you are. But however, the goal that the companies are driving at these days is to actually make sure that you, as a member of the organization or of the company, you can do everything. You know, you can master everything that happens in the company, so that should you be needed in a certain department or certain part, excuse me, you can do that, and you can play that, and you can excel in that. So for you to go beyond in life, remember here, I'm not only talking about people that have lost a loved one, have lost stuff, and all those things. It could be you. You're fine. Nothing happened wrong. You haven't lost anything. Your life is good. You're fine. But however, you want to see yourself beyond where you are today. For you to see yourself beyond where you are today, you need to, you know, adapt that excellence culture. You know, excellence culture in having that efficiency, and then having that speed, as we're saying in this second point, excel expeditiously, and make sure you have that speed, you have that focus, you have that thing of excellence in everything. Noma kuthiwa wenza yini, noma kuthiwa wenza itiye man, noma kuthiwa you're presenting something smaller, everything that you do, excel in it. Make sure that you know you put more effort, you put more speed in it, you become efficient, you make it accurate, and you make it right, man. So that, because the thing is, you will never know who's listening, you'll never know who's observing, because you're beyond ilele kulowo muntu loyo okubukayo that can, you know, drag you with the hand and pull with your hand and take you on the other side. So kushaya point lesithathu, and then from there we're gonna take a short break and say happy Sunday to you. Shine at that point, manje. This one is my favorite one. Why? So sila manje, why are beyond, and the journey of your life, and journey beyond, because you need to go further than where you are. You've done great, you've done wonderful, you've done amazing stuff, but this is a journey. Uthome umngane wami uNqondo umazi athi this life, and especially when you're talking about marriage, sibiza ikhuvuka lento, athi it's khuvuka lento, athi it's far. That's the journey of life. It's far. You need to go beyond where you are. Whatever that you have achieved is great, but you need to achieve more. You need to go further and beyond where you are. At that point, and then we're going to take a short break. Yenfully yes you. Yenfully yes you. The Y on the beyond says yenfully yes you. The way that you're going to go beyond in your life, in your circumstances, in your situation, is, you know, when you're yearning for something, you're longing for something, you know, like you've been longing for a loved one, you've been longing for money, you've been longing for that house, you've been longing for so many things in your life, you know, but it is a time for you to yearnfully, to long to yes you, you know. Say yes to you. You've said yes to so many people. You've said yes to so many things, but you haven't said yes to you, you know. Now it's time for you to be able to get the courage and the strength, because you need resilience, you need courage, you need wisdom, you need more than what you had in the past to go through and to go beyond this journey of life. So you must be longing, you must like I always say, my favorite one, you must keep on having meetings with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, yawn when you wake up in the morning, yearn to meet the Kabavov on this 5th of December. What is Kabavov going to do? You know, like every time I watch these shows, and I get excited to say I see growth, I see progress and all those things, and I yearn, I long for the next show to say, what am I going to do, what am I going to say, what is Kabavo going to do, what's Kabavo going to say. Yen for the journey, yen for the next step of your journey, yen for the next minute and moment of your life. Yen fully yes you and say yes. Zivume wena. Usushaya abantu abaningi wathi kanja ngiyakuvuma sikhokho in. That is the time ukuthi uzivume wena and say yes to you so that you'll go beyond. Otherwise, you're not gonna go beyond. Yes you Ndwana. Yen fully yes you. We're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back. Happy Sunday to you.
This is Kabavovo YouTube channel, your home of the Son of Hope. You don't have to do this life alone, cause your boy Kabavovo, aka Ivovo, Elite, the Big G at Gubela, got your back. On Ivovo talk every Sunday morning on this channel, Kabavovo YouTube channel.
The fourth point, and we're getting closer into wrapping up this thing. I am your boy, Kabavovo, aka Vovelishe, the Big G at Gubela, assemble in Sizo. I hope you're good and you're blessed this Sunday. Good December, boss. Be good in this December and stay safe. The fourth point is own the O. Own omnicompetent. You know, like in church, we usually say the omnipresence. We say God is the omnipresence. Now we're saying own omnicompetent. Omnicompetent is being competent in so many things. You know, being competent in make sure that you're competent in everything that you do. Don't learn things passively. You know, when you learn certain things, when you're taught certain things, take it to heart, take it to mind, learn it with the focus, because that thing, especially now in these days where we're facing, you know, a lot of changes in our lives with this COVID and everything, you know, you might having a certain career right now, but however, tomorrow things might change, but you might be having an opportunity to use what you've learned 2 years back. To understand? Passing, like, you know, those short Anyana course that you attend, or someone decided to teach you something, you know, and all those things. So now you have to live on that. But now, because we are not omnicompetent in whatever that you were doing or you were taught at that time, or the things that you do are be serious, you know, then no problem. Own it. Own your stuff, perfect. Own your life. This is your life at the end of the day. Own it. Own your craft. On everything that you do, you know, make it personal, you know. Even the show, like I'm gonna keep on reverting to the show. This is me, you know. When you see this thing, you're saying Kabavovo, you're saying me. This is me. This is personal. I've owned the show in such a way that and everything to make the show happening and possible, regardless of whatever situation, circumstances that I'm facing in my life. So adapt a culture of owning your craft, owning the things that you do, own your career, own your journey. You know, the journey that I've had in my life, I've owned it, you know. All the things, the hardships and all those things, because some of those things are not nice, but they've made me. I'm grateful and I'm joyful, and I thank the Lord for each and every phase of my life, because they've made me, they've groomed me, they've made me who I am today. Hateful as it is, hard as it is, but they've made me. So own your experiences, own your journey, own the things that you learn, because that is how you're going to go beyond. So Shanga put this 5 and then close to wrapping up this thing. Point number 5, let's little point of Vana and Sizo Palendo. It's end, because we're going beyond, you know. 2021 have been tough, but Tanzania, we're going beyond. Remember I said in this time of November and December, we are reflecting back to the year and preparing for the coming year. So we're doing what? We're making sure that you're journeying beyond. Journey beyond. You're going beyond 2021. You're going beyond your circumstances. You're going beyond the level that you are now in your life, because life is all about levels, growing and growing. And point number 5 is narrative. You need to learn to narrate your own story, your own journey. Not even narrate it to other people, but narrate it to yourself. Because here's the thing is, people are so quick to narrate other people's stories. People are so quick into narrating other people's stories. Bafake usawoti, bafake upelepele, bafake whatever nonsense that they want to put, because they don't understand you. They are not really, no matter how much you can be with a person, no matter you've seen the person as in. But the thing is, people can only imagine what you're feeling. People can only imagine what you're going through, but they don't know. Umuthathe isandla usibeke estofini usha. When was it ukuthi usha kangakanani? When you're in the gym pushing insimbi, some they can push 100 kg easy like that, some they can't. Do you understand? So when uzwa I can take this or I cannot take this anymore. So learn to narrate your story of your life. Not even for people, but narrate it to yourself, so that when you will understand yourself and you will understand this journey of your life, so that you'll be able to go beyond. Because if you don't understand yourself, if you cannot narrate your story to yourself, then you're gonna have a problem. And here's the thing, the very important part in this narrative, narrating your journey of life and your story of life to you, in terms of making sure that you're going beyond. You will see, when you do that, you realize that impilo inalente trauma patterns, there are patterns in life. There are patterns in such a way that you've been going through the journey, So if you're narrative, you're present. Be present in your life. Be present in every moment, of your life. Be present in every circumstance, in every journey, so that you will understand Uguti. And then I went through this, like I said earlier on, when Uguti, how do I become strong and all those things? How do I become strong is because challenges of life, inkinga zempilo, and is not something new. Every time I go through a hardship, obviously levels and things are different, but every time I go through hardship in my life, I go back to the book of the past of my journey and say, by the way, I've been in a situation like this or similar situation like this. How did I make it through out of that situation? The same process, the same principle, the same resilience, the same energy, and the same dedication that you did is the same one that you need. And also with these things of pattern, as Sizo, ungabe frustrated kakhulu empilweni yakho. You see, like there are seasons in your life. You'll find out, let's say for example, from October till December, it's my lucky month. If I want to play lotto, or I want to start a business, I want to do anything that have to do with money, October, December, I know which if I implemented that thing that time, that's my season of winning in terms of money, then I will never go wrong there. Then then you will implement that thing. If you know which in terms of building a certain thing like a relationship or whatever, something, and you normally the patterns of your life have shown you which your weakest, your strongest time or season to plant that thing, it's January. Then you go according to your seasons, because you understand your patterns, and you understand your patterns because you have learned to narrate your story and your journey of your life by being present and observant of each and every phase, each and every stage, and each and every moment of your life. That is how you're going to go beyond, because some of the things that blocks you from going beyond, it is the things that you've experienced in the journey of life. Do you understand? So for you to go beyond, you need to narrate the story to yourself. In 2012, we once went through a similar thing like this. How did we get out of this thing? This is what we did, and then we follow the patterns, and then we narrate the story to you to say, this is how we get out of this. This is what the patterns that we followed. This is what happened. Let's do that. And then the next thing is usujampile usungapha and impilo iyaqhubeka. So shine put up the ntwana le 6 just say vala lezozo and say happy Sunday to you. Let's 6 little point is 6 mayiphelele mpintshi yami olara. It's only shine lokugcina bese sayivala lento to save time and say happy Sunday to you. Uqhubeke uyogroova uyoqofuza and do whatever, but do it safe. About December and it's hot in Gauteng. I hope in other provinces it's hot as it is here in Gauteng. Point number 6, D. D for Donald. But hey, it's not Donald. Point number 6, D. Discipline yourself and dedicate your time to your dexterous. Discipline yourself and dedicate your time to your dexterous. That's another name. And you see, in the Volvo talk, I prepare, I don't come to your space and just chill. I prepare, I learn, all these new words, and Sekoa, even though I was taught by black men, by black women, black men and women to English. But I'm trying. So this is the last point, to discipline yourself and dedicate your time to your dexterous. Dexterous is quite simple. It is the skill. Each and every one of us with a skill. Other than the career that you do, emsebenzini, kuna skill, kuna talent, uNkulunkulu akuphe lona. So make sure that you invest in them. For you to be able to go beyond, because njengoba ngisho impilo iyashintsha manje, yabo. So you might have to live on your talent. You might have to live on this dexterous. It's a skill of your hands, or it's a skill, talent to speak, to sing, to sew, tunga, wenza ingadi, wenza amakhekhe ukubhaka. It's up to you. You know what your skill is. Invest on it, polish on it, dedicate time on it, because it's important. It's you, it's your life. But more and above in this thing, for you to go beyond, you need to be disciplined, but don't allow circumstances, don't allow people to control you. Don't allow things to change your life. Things will always be there. Challenges will always be there. Iweather izolokushintsha, imvula iyanetha, yaguqubala lamanda liyashisa linjani, yajuluka kunjani. What needs to be done needs to be done, my man, my lady. What needs to be done needs to happen. But it's gonna happen if you discipline yourself and you dedicate your time. Time, my faithful, time is money. Time is very important. But the way that you spend your time says a lot about you, because time waits for no man. It's cutlass in 7 months. I cannot gain it back. Time is very important. Time is expensive. So if someone because time is everything. So the way that you allocate your time and you dedicate your time is going to see you to this beyond in the journey of your life. So be disciplined, discipline yourself, dedicate your time dexterously in terms of your talents and all those things. So be bold, excel, fully yes you omnicompetent, narrate the story to you, discipline yourself and dedicate your time and your into your dexterous. That was Eve of our talk Bafetu on this Sunday. This is where we come in and we wrap up the show. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. I do not take your time very light. Please, this is where we come in and say, please do subscribe and do click like and do share. Just keep this channel growing. And I just want to thank you all for this year supporting us. I think this is the second last show of the year. We're going to see how things go, and we're going to close as well. Big ups to filming director Scavenger. He's not available today. So the financial manager, Meshoti, my daughter Magic, had to man up now in the camera. I hope she did well. I hope you like the shots that she did. Big up to you, my love. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for stepping in and make sure that this project becomes a success all the time. Love and support together with Scavenger, our son is really appreciated from the bottom of my heart. You see, when we're talking about omnicompetent, this is what we're talking about. Our financial manager manning up the camera and making sure that in the absence of our film director, our boy Scavenger, make sure that things are happening. I wish you nothing but the best. Tomorrow is the 6th of December. Some of you are already on holiday. They're traveling. Travel safe, drive safe. Remember that COVID is still there. Social distance, keep yourself safe. Put some manzi, drink all those gingers and all those things. Keep energized and be healthy and be safe, because it's born on the next year. So if you're still at work or still running your business or doing whatever that you do, go out, excel and go beyond. As you're resting on holiday, think of the ideas, channel your mind to say that you want to journey beyond, because impilo yakho ayipheleli la ukhona. This is where I come in and say, my son, happy Sunday. Salute. Cheers. I'm out.